Alright, everybody, I want to get back with another Green Hell episode. Um, Let me see what load say. So, yeah, okay, so it was 4, we're in day 4. Everything in the last episode, I think, turned out really nicely. Obviously, I'm kind of doing almost a walkthrough of this game, but that's kind of the point of it. I mean, show kind of from the ground up. You get started day 1, you have nothing, and then get to a point where you're comfortable, you've got a little place that you call home. That's kind of what the goal is for this video series. It's not going to be a long one. There's certain things that I do want to show. The items that you have to pick up, like there's I think 3 special items that you have to get that in turn will get you to further parts of the map. So I want to show that stuff, and then at near the ending, I'd like to maybe pick a nice place to build a structure or kind of show some of that stuff as well, because the building features in this game are quite incredible. I mean, it's it's outback. It's not very pretty looking, but that's not the point. We're talking about survival out here, so this is a good place to start. So let me get my my bearings here and see. Okay, so we have capybara. Alright, so I just had set up... Yeah, okay, I got it. I just set up this fire. Yeah, this game is awesome. I've been hooked on it, so I wanted to show it because I think it's personally awesome. I mean, the concept being out in the rainforest and the survival with tribals and stuff like that. It's got a really good feel to it. So right here, just basically you boil your water, so you'll pour your dirty water from the river. You pour the dirty water into the pot, it will boil, so it just did. Now it says water clean, 30 of 30. You'll go ahead and take the capybara flesh, or whatever flesh you have, and you'll just drag it, drop it, put it into the pot, and then you'll see that it's got that little timer indicator there that it's cooking. You can kind of hear the boiling too. See, and I love the sound effects in this game. I think, the other video, it actually wasn't too loud like I thought it was going to be, so I'm going to go up a little bit louder in this one. Just because the sound effects are extremely important, So, we're pretty much well off right now anyways, but we are kind of hanging out, so what I'm going to do is... I am going to go across the river, because there is a little POI tribal village over here where we can grab a recipe or two. Not exactly sure what you do grab over here. I haven't memorized all that stuff yet. Yeah, so it's just up the hill here. I'm not, like I said, coordinates I'm not exactly sure, but I think I should be able to get to it pretty easy. Let's see if yeah, I'll take it on for sure. Yeah, I just remember being up on top of the hill up here. Some hydration fruits. Tobacco. I think we're actually doing good on tobacco. 2 dressings, yeah, I think that's plenty for the tobacco dressings. So here it is. It is a bamboo smoker. Oh, we need that. I'm gonna take... Oh, hold on. What do we have? What do I have in my inventory right now? Okay, I'm gonna drop the spear. I'm not really a spear user, but I will take that torch. Absolutely. So this is cool. They already have a little crafted fire up here. That's really cool. And they got... So they had arowana, so they got clean water there. Spoiled bananas. 3 coconuts. Now I want to see if I can do anything else with coconuts. I just want to see if... So I already have 1 here. I think I may actually do a second coconut Joe Biden. Possibly. Let's set that right there. It's like the hardest thing in this is because obviously you see I'm trying to hoard this stuff. I'm actually gonna pass on the coconuts. It's just a little too much inventory right now. So for leaf bandages, I'd say we have plenty of leaf bandages as well. I don't want to take more than I really truly need. I do, since we're right here next to bamboo, let's go ahead and harvest some bamboo. And I'm just trying to, yeah, there it is. Perfect timing, perfect placement too. So this tree right here drops a fiber, if I remember correctly. So it also, well, maybe that's not the tree that I'm thinking of. So I know this drops this huge potato thing, which I'm actually gonna harvest because it can be planted, the roots. Okay, so I think I'm thinking about a different tree then. There's a certain tree that if you cut down, it'll give you a fiber, and that's what I'm looking for because I'd like to make. I want to say. I don't think it's that one. No, like, I'm not actually sure. I don't see the one that I'm thinking about. But it's fine. I'll get it later, and there will be bamboo later, so it's not a big deal. I don't really, just my personal preference, I don't really carry bamboo. I always carry regular sticks and small sticks, because that's how you make campfires. So I don't really keep bamboo on hand, but I do like to be built in a location that you do have bamboo and wood as an excess. So that way you're not stuck just using one or the other. It's nice to have the option for both. Oh, and then by the way, coordinate-wise, let me go ahead and get this one too. I don't know what this one's called, but this one is at 52 West, 17 South. And I'm going to keep putting those in the description of the video, and I need to learn how to do the YouTube highlight things where you can skip a part to in the actual time of the video. You can skip to the specific spot that you are interested in seeing, and that's that's if somebody's watching this that is actually trying to find these locations. So we'll head back across. We'll probably just, I'm not going to stick around this little fishing dock too much longer. I think I'm just going to get the food that I had here. Eat up that soup. So I already got everything here. I got this fish trap too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I'm good to actually head out from here. Just like I said, finish up this soup, so it really fills you up. I mean, if you're talking about some of the best sources of like actual nutrients, you're gonna want the pot with clean water, and then you're gonna want, I would say, capybara, or I know there's a couple other ones that might give a little higher, but you just start to kind of go down the line. So like if you get like the peccary, is a good source of proteins, fats, and then like obviously you just saw the capybara, that was a ton. But if you go down, you start to go down to like the puma, the jaguar, and they're like the big cat, and that doesn't really give as much. And then you can drop down to like the birds and the snakes. So we'll just let that fire burn out. Yeah, I think everything's pretty much good here. So trying to think of like the best place to go from here. I believe it's going to be the tire track marks. I'm pretty sure it is. So I'm just gonna, I kind of know the general area of it. I'm just gonna kind of start venturing over there. Excuse me, sorry about that. And venturing over in that area and kind of just trying to find these tire tracks, and then I'll just go that route because that's probably the next best place to be. There's a snake right there. They got the snakes in some really interesting spots. I've been seeing a lot in this server. Maybe it's just the different areas I've been in, but they have been, look at that, I mean, look at that placement. If you were running next to that tree, and from the other side, from this other side, I don't think you would see him. Very, very sneaky spot. Very sneaky. Yeah, I think I'll just, I'll continue up this creek here, because obviously this is going to get us up in elevation a little bit, but what I'm going to do is, It's gonna kind of keep my eye out for those tire tracks, and I'm gonna base it off of that because it'll be the next best place I think to reach. There's a turtle right there. I love the turtles in this game. I think they're a really cool addition. Hope they keep adding more animals and stuff. But a lot of the recent updates have just been awesome. So a lot of people like what this game company's doing with this game. There's a VR version, which I hear is pretty incredible. I don't play VR or anything like that, but if you can see how good this game is just in first hand, like playing with me, you can only imagine what a game like this would be like in VR. I'll just keep heading up the creek. So this plant here is really nice too, but the leaves are really big, and it's not really sensible to be running around with it until you get to a place where you're ready to camp up for the night. I mean, obviously, if you need it and you're in a time of need and you have a campfire, you can definitely use it to. I want to say it's a -4 to venom and poison. So it's really, really strong. It's a brew that you actually come up with. But yeah, that's a really, really helpful brew. It's just that you saw my inventory. I don't have any space or anything like that right now. Okay, so I kind of want to just keep following the creek as well. I don't want to be in the water because there is stingrays down there, but I'm just gonna kind of go above the creek for now. So. Looks like we ended a waterfall right there. That kind of gives me a really good the bearings of where I'm at. So I'm gonna kind of run with this. So wood resin. I don't really need the wood resin because I already picked up that torch. That is what it's used for. If there is another use for it, I don't know about it yet. It's kind of fun to play around with the actual crafting menu in this game because you can just take like a bone. You can see that you could up here these dots here that show that yes, a bone can be paired with something else to make an item. So and then like see if I attach. Well, here let's go ahead and do something that won't. So let's say charcoal. So it takes away the little blips there at the top. So because charcoal and bone can never be used together to make anything, so it immediately cuts it out. So that's kind of how you learn crafting in this game. You kind of just put different things together. Like once again, bone and dry leaf will never be a thing together. Wood resin and bone, same thing. So that's kind of how I like to do it. Just kind of play around. Obviously, there's recipes that I memorized and stuff. So we got our first tire tracks here. I do kind of want to look based off of coordinates because I don't want to go back to where we just were. That's definitely possible. So let me go because I have a feeling going right is gonna take us right back out to the ocean. So I'm just going to I'm gonna run up this way. I think this looks a little bit more promising. And then there's also too. I need to get to that. The crashed plane. Okay, yeah, so tire track's definitely running from here. And I do believe that if we went down that direction, we would just wind up at the ocean. So, the tire tracks do kind of disappear a little bit, so they do come and go, which makes it a little bit tougher. But I'm just gonna keep maybe in this direction. Once I find him again, I'll be fine. He's gotta kind of pick back up on your trail. But the overturned Jeep is pretty cool. It's got one of the items. I don't want to spoil it, but it does have an item that is a requirement to get to another area of the game. So obviously really important to get this. Okay, so that's a creek over there. So let's go more in this direction. And if I see that, plant again, I don't think I have a fiber on me. No, I have bird's nests. But if I do see that tree, I'll definitely cut it down and get the fibers to show. Well, I have to get bamboo then too, but to show the. There it is. There's the tire trucks. cool. So I'm on the right track. And then we got a big tree up here. I do want to check this for sure, just to see. Always gotta check for blue crack. Brazil nuts. Can't go wrong. But it looks like this one's empty. What am I wrote? I have nothing. Let me grab some basic materials. Have to have that if I'm gonna set up a fire anytime soon. So, actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna cut down this tree here. Okay, so this we will. We already have a flag. We'll go ahead and see if we can snag another one. Okay, so the lead. Mainly want this for rope, just because it has that liana on it, kind of built into it. And then the rest. I thought there was always a third one. I could have swore there was always a third. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, man, they didn't hide in this game for sure. So just grab the basics. So over encumbered. Let me look here. So bow. I'll probably make a bow axe. It's not a spear. Bow knife. Get two. That's it. There it is. Bow axe. Okay. So yeah, sometimes I'll do this too because like you see this one here I just made, as I'm getting better in crafting, I've got 41% of durability in my brand new crafted, whereas my old one is down to 27, so I'll take the pressure one, and then generally what I do, and like I said in the last episode, is just destroy the old one. Ooh, that's a cat. Look at him. Oh, he's close. Wow. Look at him. One shot. Right into the head. Unbelievable. That was, ooh, I knew I heard it right when I did. I was like, oh man. Because, so, one of the things with the cats is that they will charge you if you turn your back to them. Pretty similar, like in real life. If you were in that encounter, they will. I'm gonna destroy that cat before I won't be able to eat it in time. Yeah. So if you turn your back after hearing the cat, or if you, like, say if you see one and then you turn around and you start running, it'll just chase after you, and they're very fast. You can't outrun them. So when you do run away from one, it makes it a little bit harder because you don't get the jump on them. They'll get the jump on you for sure. The armor does help out a little bit, but it's not, like, the armor that I have right now is not going to do the trick. So, as a matter of fact, I have 3 bones. I'm going to go ahead and cut this banana leaf right here, just so I can get this weight off of me, because I'm already over encumbered again. So, just take a banana leaf, 3 bone, and 2 bone. Just make another bone armor, get the durability, get the weight off of this. So 57 is the brand new one. I'm gonna drop this wood resin. I just don't need it or want it right now. I'm gonna put the pot, kind of turn it up at the top there. I'm gonna drop this as well. We don't need that. I wish I could put. Okay, I'll put that right there because it's kind of like a seed, anyways. I'm gonna look at the cat thing really quick. So the cat thing doesn't have a use as far as I can see. But I'm gonna. I'll get rid of it. There will be more cats down the road. So I like to just check the durability. So 45, 52, 37. So that 37 is gonna go. And destroy that old one. Cool. So I'm gonna continue on. Continue on up the hill where the cat came from, and following the tire tracks is the main right now, so Okay, so the tire track's definitely cut off there, but I'm wondering... Because I know there's a creek, there's a creek that you actually will see the crashed Jeep. That doesn't look like an area. I didn't. Well, here we go. Let's do this too. We got Heart of Palm here. I got plenty of feathers. I'll pass on that bird there. There we go. More tire tracks. There's a lot of noises going on. I really do want to turn this up, actually, because I feel like... Yeah, I feel like the noises definitely could be enhanced in the last video that I did. It just makes it more immersive. Like, I've got the noise-canceling headphones on, so I don't even hear noises outside of gameplay, and you really do get immersed into this world. Here we go. So we're on the right track. Yep, there's the creek. There, actually, there's the overturned Jeep right there. Okay, so make sure. Sometimes there's always spiders around here. So here it is, the overturned Jeep. Okay, so obviously they crash, and you know we're just kind of scavenging. We don't know, like they don't show like the bodies or whatever. That's not really explained. But right here we have the grappling hook, and so this is one of those items that will get you to another part of the map. So there are certain passageways in this game, and it's really cool the way they set up this map. I'd love to see like a really good overview of this map one day to like really know where I am, because I know they have once you get all the map pieces, but I'd like to see more of like an interactive 3D map for this game. I think that would really allow me to understand the ins and outs of this game. But there's these really cool passageways where you'll actually like say there's like a little cave just kind of tucked away on the map that takes you to a certain part of the game, and the grappling hook will also take you to that same part of the game. But they're different pathways. Now, like, yes, the game says, like, hey, you need a grappling hook to get to this other area, but that's only if you don't know about, like, a secret passageway that you get where you don't need the tool. So, it's really cool because, like, these are, like, objectives, like, you want to get the grappling hook, but in a sense, you don't actually have to, but it is really hard to find some of those little secret passageways to get to some of these further areas, bigger areas, better areas in this game. So obviously I need to downsize. I'm going to eat everything natural that I have on me. So anything that's raw and that will rot. So let's go ahead and because I want to try to save the preservatives as much as possible for future. I'm gonna get rid of the coconut bidon because we right here have a metal bidon and it holds like 100 water compared to the coconut bidon, which is only like 30. So that's a big boost right there. Let's see if we could take. Yeah, that's gonna be tough to take any of these bags. Can I eat the heart of palm just as it is? Yeah, and it gives me a bunch of hydro. Wow, okay, that's actually really helpful. But I do have parasites. I did not really think about that because I got dirty hands. There's got to be those little mushrooms around here somewhere. Yep, there's that spider. Look at him. Massive spider. No, I don't like that. Spiders and snakes, that's tough. Okay, yeah, I just don't see any logs around here for the anti-parasite mushrooms. But in any case, it's not a huge deal. I do need to just get these items though, and I'm gonna decide on the next location. I probably need to set up for the night soon here as well too. Okay, so the pot's in a good place. I'm gonna save space that way. We got cans over here on the right, so I can put that there. Painkillers kind of sneak up. Yeah, see that's where the space is lacking. Okay, so now we're looking a lot better. So we got all the stacks that we're able to get here. So we got the grappling hook, we got the metal canteen, and let me kind of think a little bit on the next location because okay, yeah, no, I know which one we need to go to. So we need to get to the plane crash. Okay. This is always like the toughest one to get to, as far as I remember. I always have a really hard time getting to this location. It seems to be very, just kind of tucked into the side of a mountain. There is two ways around it, two ways to get there. So this one's gonna be a little bit tougher. But let me go to this big tree here, see if I can get some of those blue crack mushrooms. Because it will be nice. It'll be nice to, that'll give me, yep, I think I got some right there. Get rid of the parasites that I have. I wonder if there's Brazil nuts, that would be nice. Could really use that to have the ability to just have the, so the nuts give you a lot of fats in this. So if you're needing fats at all, that's where you're going to be looking for the Brazil nuts and the nuts that fall off of those little trees. Okay, I will get rid of the parasite. Cool. From here I really don't even know. I do recall that there was a creek, so I think maybe I'll just start following this creek here. I really don't know. This one's always really hard for me to get to, but I'm sure we'll reach it at least before the video's over. I'll have to, like I said, I will have to camp up for the night somewhere here. I don't want these to rot, so I'm gonna eat these just to maximize my energy levels. I will get insomnia from it over time, but I feel like right now I just need the energy. Okay, so we got leeches. Ugh. 3 leeches. Not too bad. Is that another snake right there? You see that? Yeah, it's right up against the water there. So I know these actually give special items. We don't need to. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the snake out of the way. So this, I think this is a baby tip. Yeah, baby tip here will give you a special item to make. So, but I can't. There we go. Hold the harvest. So it actually gives you recipe for drums. I haven't made them yet, but you can only. So there's another one. Tip your skull. Harvest. Now, what does this give you for a harvest? I don't know if I've ever tried this before. It gives you bone needles. Okay. Which I actually kind of need, so that's not a big deal right there. I'll go ahead and take... I'll take 1, 2... I think these stack by the 3. 2, 3... Yeah, they stack by 3, so I'll go ahead and just get rid of that one. Then I just saw another one. 53 out of 53. So get rid of that. If I can get this other one, I will be actually able to make the drums, but I might not be able to haul around. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it because yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it for now. It's just a little too much to be carrying. I'm also gonna get rid of the bones too. I want to keep the Gonna keep the weight off of me. This is where it's tough. I think if anything, I'll probably start eating on the chips first, because if you eat the chips, it'll vanish the whole item. So like you're not gonna be left with anything. If I eat the cans, however, I'll be left with a metal can that I do want to save because it can be used for iron or smelting, and stuff like that later in the forge. So this actually wasn't a creek that ran up anywhere. I think for the sake of the video, I actually am just gonna figure this location out. I'll just look this one up and see. Just give me 1 second to get this coordinate so I can start getting to this location. Okay, so... oh so we're actually not far from it. I think I was going in the right direction, but I was lost. That was water falling down here. It wasn't a creek, but it was raining so heavy that water was actually flowing through here. That's why. Because I was wondering, I was like, where did that creek go? I could have swore I seen it going up the hill a little bit. But we do have the grappling hook, so maybe, and I'm not sure, I don't think the grappling hook's required to get to the plane crash, if I remember correctly. I don't think it is, but yeah, see, we're already going through Insomnia, so really, really soon here, I'm gonna stop and set up shelter, rest up for the night, because Insomnia will start breaking your mental down, and we can't really deal with those extra worries right now. Okay, what was it again? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm actually... wow, that's really not that far at all from the original Jeep. I mean, we're pretty close. I'll snag some of these anti-parasites just to have them, because it does happen. Sometimes I just forget about the dirty hands, and then I'll just be snacking on something while I'm out and about, but I do forget about it occasionally. Okay, what was that? Snare trap. Don't tell me, where did that just pop up? Oh, how cool. I don't know if I've ever seen this. This is a cave. Oh, there's for sure going to be a scorpion in here. Yep, there he is. The scorpions are rough. They're very hard to see. I wonder if they... I haven't tested on a scorpion in a while. I wonder if they... oh, you just eat it. You know, there's no crafting. Okay, I'll just get rid of that. We don't need that. Oh, okay. I have seen this before. So this is the, it's like an old, elevator shaft or something like that. I don't really remember the name of it, but it's inoperable. So you could only assume that something bad happened here. But this is a really cool map. Now that I think about it, I mean, they really did a good job on this. Like I give this game a lot of praise. I boast about this game to everybody. I mean, I'm a big lover of craft survival games in the first place, but the fact that this one has a sanity meter, I feel like, is extremely important to a true craft survival game. Now, I'm also like a really big fan of Conan Exiles, but in Conan Exiles, you don't need to have a sanity meter because you're supposed to be like a badass barbarian. So it makes sense. But just as this, when you're just a guy, and I even think it would be cool, like say if like zombie games did it, where you had to have like a sanity meter, and like the more you actually had to fight and kill zombies, your sanity would lower. Very similar to how Green Hell does it, but I think that would be a really beautiful feature. for a zombie game. I'm gonna get rid of a plank to just drop some weight a little bit. But yeah, I just this game really does it very well. Something about the rainforest and even just the name of the game, Green Hell. I mean, they're just telling you it's going to be a rough ride. And like I said, I think they did a really good job. I mean, I'm all about this game right now. So, and there's still a lot of stuff that I haven't even done. Still, I would say I'm still pretty much a novice when it comes to this game. There's a lot of things in this game that I do not know. And that's what's, but the learning curve has also been very enjoyable for me too, because finding new recipes, finding out what new medicines and stuff do, is really, really cool. I mean, that's a feature that you don't really get in a lot of games. A lot of craft survivals are pretty much planned out. Like you'll build a bench, and then that bench will allow you to make everything that you need to survive the next stage of the game. Whereas this one, it's like an individual recipe that you have to kind of learn. They're a lot harder to learn too, so you have to find the right resources. Sometimes you're not even in the right area. I had one profile where I really badly needed bamboo, and I didn't have it. It was not in my area, but I needed it to build the way that I wanted to, but I couldn't. So in turn, I couldn't build at that location. I mean, and that was previous to the sled update. So previous to the sled, you could not actually try to build in an area if they didn't have your primary resource. So I think it's got to just be down this hill. Yeah, we're already up to the creek, so it's really not too bad actually. From the overturned Jeep, this is a really easy location to find. I must have just on my own gotten myself lost before when I went straight from the Jeep to this location. Yeah, we're on the right track. We'll be there in no time, and then it'll be a good place to set up shop. Another snake. Yeah, it'd be a good time to set up, good place to set up shop, rest for the night, get back out. I'll have to think about the next area too that I want to go to. It's probably going to be the Anaconda Camp. Like I said last episode, the reason I am harvesting like the snake and then destroying the flesh that I get from them is just because it still boosts your skill in harvesting animals, and that's beneficial to you down the road. So here we are. We are at the plane crash here. You can see the plane hit there on the mountainside, broken in half, something like that. It's dropped a little bit of cargo. It's not a huge looting place. I mean, I don't even think, yeah, a lot of this stuff's been taken. But there is, however, a bed recipe right here. So this is the log bed. It can be made bamboo or regular wood. And then, I'm not sure if you can change the leaves. I'm not actually positive on that. I don't really bake this too often. So, we'll have to eat a little bit. I'll probably, like I said, I'll just eat these chips. It's not really a big deal. But there is a military ration here that I want to get. So it's a little bit bigger than the bags of snacks. So I'll turn the nuts there. I'll destroy this stack. I'll take this, because I feel like this is important to have. This is something that will for sure last forever. So over here we got canned milk, canned beef. So I'll have to eat a little bit more, probably just like the snacks and stuff. Just get those out of the way, because those were just going to be a little bit of carbs. And all right, so obsidian, so cool. So I'm just going to go ahead and get doing my thing, build it up, little fire. So obviously depending on where we place this fire, we'll be fine for it burning out. So I'll go ahead and set it like right here. Back here in this corner, right there. Cool. Alrighty, so we got that. I think I'm going to start using these bird nests just to get them out of the way, because I would definitely rather have the fibers instead of the bird nest. Just start up a little fire here. This would be nice. It's really like this. Oh, cool, coconut bowl. I didn't even know it was there. So go ahead and grab some water. We can. Let me see if this game, because this game takes care of you sometimes when it comes to this. I'll explain that a little bit later. Definitely once we get a base going, I'll explain that later. So, I don't know, I know there's like a little puddle of water over here. At some points, yeah, it fills up here normally. I really should have filled up the team when I could. We're dry right now, but I guess I'll just wait. What do I have on me? Yeah, I'll go ahead and just wait. I will actually, I'll do this. I'll take the pots. Eat some more snacks. We'll take the coconut. Drink it, harvest it. Eat the inside. And then food. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just going to set up some bowls and stuff out here because when I go to sleep, for sure it's going to rain at some point. You get a lot of rain in this game, but harvest. And I know I'm like overeating, or not, well, I don't want to say overeating, but a lot of these nutrients aren't really going to use, but I'm doing this just to get these bowls so I can have a little bit extra water out here when I wake up. So I'll just kind of like lay out the bowls here. Me and a buddy like to do this. We set, or one time we set up at the fishing dock, and we had there's like a little mushroom log there, somewhere right in between the little campsite, and we just covered the log in coconut bowls. It was the funniest thing. Yeah, see, we're already getting rain right now, so. So just let that stuff fill up. Probably top off the water a little bit. So I'll be able to take the can. See, the can stuff is going to be a little bit better anyways. I mean, this stuff is actually going to give a little bit more nutrients and things. So the snacks, maybe just get the snacks out of the way. They did help with sanity though. I thought that was pretty cool. Just going to move these things around a little bit. Put the cans all up at the top right. This placement works out pretty good. We got another painkiller, so I will set that there. Cool, we're looking good. I will add just a couple sticks to this fire because I'm about to go to sleep, let the water fill up, and I'll get back to the next day. I'm also going to get those obsidian stones to use. So the way this game is set up is, if you are playing with a friend, if one of the characters goes to sleep, time doesn't fast travel. Kind of like in Fallout or Skyrim when you wait or you sleep and you can choose the amount of time that you pass. In Green Hell, if you go to sleep by yourself, like you just saw, all that time pass, so we wake up and it's now daytime. In the co-op mode, if you both go to sleep, you'll make time pass. But if just one person does, it won't make time pass. So that's a cool feature because, you know, I think if two players need to rest at the same time, because I guess in a sense that it's kind of like a punishment to have time pass, because in this game, there's actually like a drought. There's a drought season, so you play for 30 days, and then you get 30 days of so I'm just filling my canteen here from the Clean Waters. But you actually get 30 days of rainfall, pretty consistent rainfall, like you see right now. We're in the season of rainfall, and then it'll turn into 30 days of drought. So depending on where you build your base, it's crucial, because if not, you're gonna have to collect a lot of water. Which me and my buddy did. We've done both versions. We lived right next to water, then we've lived where there was no water, and we had to store it. And it's pretty interesting. I mean, it's tough to play where you're not directly next to a fresh source of water. I mean, there's even places in this game where you could build and you'll have fresh water always at your disposal. You can actually drink from the creek that you live next to. So some of that stuff is cool because it's like you can choose new locations to build, and I like to kind of go through multiple versions of this game. I like to see what different outcomes I can get. So let me go ahead and get the pot down and then actually boil some of this. Well, it's already boiled water, but let's go ahead and... Oh, well, actually, you know what? We don't even have to do this. I'll just go ahead and drink this. Because I don't even have any raw flesh anyways, but we've got the obsidian stones. There is a recipe for this, so... Obsidian stone... So this is called the Aztec weapon. It takes... one plank, one rope, and then 2 obsidian stones. And it's a really, really heavy melee weapon. So I'll probably, since I already know the torch, I'm going to drop the torch, and then we'll set the Aztec weapon in as the second item for me. So now we learned it, and now, you know, makes it easier when you can go into your notebook and you can go and learn that. So from here, I got to really think about this. It's probably going to be Anaconda Camp. But I really need to think about where to go here. So, elevator, we got that. The bamboo bridge, we haven't done that. Tribal village, so there's 2 tribal villages. I might need to, maybe I need to go get another tribal village. So, mountain campsite, I need to validate which one that is. What does this one give you? It doesn't say anything. Tribal village, smoker and weapon rack. I'm not sure if I have that. Let's take a look, because I want to make sure that I get all this stuff. I want to showcase all this. Okay, so it'll be smoker should be here. See, but it's not a bamboo smoker, so I do not have this, and then the weapon rack would be here. I do not have it. Okay, so I'm so glad that I didn't go ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and head over to this tribal village. There will be a fight there, because generally the tribals hang around the camp there. So let's see where we're at here. Okay, so 4717 for the smoker. So I think these are actually in different camps, is the way it's describing it. So I'll have to go to one of each. I don't know. I thought that's kind of odd. I don't remember there being that many villages, but I guess we'll see. Because like I said in the first time, I'm not an expert in this game. There's still a lot of things I need to learn, and a lot of stuff that I'd like to memorize too. Like a lot of the coordinates, I'd like to get better at. Just memorizing some of these coordinates would be very helpful. Alrighty, so that was 40. I actually think the other one's going to be closer. Yeah, let's go to the other one first. Oh, there it is, Brazil nut. So I'll show these in a second here. These are really cool. Fats. Yeah, so I can go ahead and show, I think, at least one. I think there's 3 Brazil nuts here, generally. Okay, cool. So the Brazil nuts are awesome because they will never decay, as long as you keep them in their shell. What I mean by that is they come in the whole shell here, and then you'll actually take this and you'll harvest from it. And that will give you the Brazil nut bowl, which is used for like a fishing pole. And then you'll get, in your edible inventory, you'll get 3 stacks of Brazil nuts. Now watch what these do. 35 fats. So that's all we needed. Just one handful of Brazil nuts will get us all, like, I mean, pretty much fill you up with fat. So, and then, like I said, you'll have, like, the bowl left over. I'm just going to destroy that. But these are awesome because you can keep them in here and they don't decay. So they essentially, I mean, they'll last forever type of food. So that's what I love about those so much. Okay, so back on track where we were. A lot of snakes in this. A lot of snakes in this. Here's some more of those anti-parasite fruits. So I'm actually gonna take the seeds. Like I said, at least the areas that I like to build in, you don't find those very often. So I've got 3. I'll probably take one more and then get the seeds out of that, and I'll be good. So they stack. I think I'll just leave that. They stack awkwardly. Well, let me see if I can flip it. I'll just drop it. Okay. There's another snake. Man, there really is a lot of snakes in this. Goodness. Another snake. So here's the bridge. Interesting that I was led to this location because this is not even the correct coordinates that the Wikipedia said, for one. But let's go ahead and get rid of all that because that's going to make it so we're encumbered. But this is the bridge that you have to, like, build. So it's a bamboo bridge, so you have to put in 4 logs. I think it's like 4 rope, but then you keep doing that all the way up to get to that anywhere area. But this is kind of what I was saying, like they do this, but there's another way to get to this. So like where this bridge leads, the area that it leads to, there's another way to get over there. You don't have to build the bridge. Should you? Yeah, because it's just a part of the game and it's just something cool to do, you know, just a little extra. And then in the case that you're ever coming back, say if you're in the new area and then you're coming back over to this part of the map, you have a bridge there that you can take. You don't have to go the other route. So the village, I'm pretty sure I already got this village though. That's kind of what I'm confused about right now. But maybe I didn't grab the smoker while I was here. Yeah, it's just right up the hill here. There it is. So, we'll see what these guys are up to, because this is going to be, I'm in for a treat here. We got a little fight about to come on. It's probably going to be... Ooh, there's a cat. I hear a cat. Where you at, kitty? I don't see you. I don't see you, kitty. Goodness. This sounds terrifying. There it is. So, with the cats, I know it's like, it just seems kind of pointless, but I learned the one shot on them, and I've never turned back since. You know, they're, like, obviously if they get the jump on you, there's nothing you can do. You're gonna get scratched, you're gonna get bit. But if you can, that's why I say, if you can get the jump, don't turn your back on them, you can just one-shot them every single time. So I'm kind of confused, because yeah, there's not even people up here. I've already been here, so I'm assuming I just didn't grab the smoker. No, it's a new location. This is a new location. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, I remember I remember now. The other video. I remember where we started. I got it now. So here we have the tribal fire sword. I love this. This is so cool. So you get rid of the hand drill. I mean, the hand drill is just, look at this tribal fire sword. I love that. That's one of my favorite items in the game that you actually get to find. So I do want to show this while we're here. We have the ability to. So yeah, I want to just show this. So there's different types of bandages. So like we have the regular leaf bandages. That's used for a specific type of injury. You have the tobacco dressing right here. That's used for a specific type. There's also an ash dressing. So you take a campfire ash and a leaf bandage. What I like to do is I like to have, of each type of special bandage, I like to have two of each. So once we get to that point, a little bit further down the road, once you get to that point where I'm actually able to really start showing crafting items and things of that sort, I'll start to break a lot more of that stuff down. Okay, so sticks. Let me go ahead and harvest a little bit of sticks here. Okay, so we're over encumbered. I am going to find bananas so I can get this this bone off of me, but I'll in the process make a new armor out of it, better armor. Okay, I have a rope. Yes, I do. It's a 2 rope. 3 bone. And it's just nice, like I said, it just gives you a new refresher durability. Right now we're at 62%. It just starts adding up like crazy. So I really like doing this way. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one here. It will fit. Okay. Armor, so 57, 45, 52, and that's an armadillo, so we'll keep that. Pretty sure the armadillo is stronger than the bone. I'm not positive on that. If there is an answer out there and somebody knows it, I'd love to actually hear it in comments. Okay, so we'll drop the left link here. Bone armor. Cool. Okay, that way when I'm getting this, we'll have the ability to make a new campfire when we need to. Pretty soon here might actually be a good idea. So, this one does contain just the smoker, so next we'll go for the weapon rack. And then after that we'll decide on where we want to go. Definitely want to go to Anaconda Village. I think that has to be shown. Get all the way over to Omega Camp and, ooh, that scared me. There is some really like almost like jump scare type parts in this game. Big stone. I always wondered what is big stone paired with. So it's not a stick. It has to be a plank. That's a hand drill. That's a plank. Big stone. Oh, it's not. It's not a plank. Okay, well, what is it then? Big stone. Feather. Oh, little stone. Charcoal. Wow, I really don't know what the big stone could be used for. I'll have to figure that one out. I'm definitely going to be spending some time trying to figure that one out. Okay, So from here, we gotta go heavy east. So we can in this direction, and then we're also gonna need to go a little bit. Okay, so a little bit northeast, but definitely more east. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting. I'm not actually sure. But the weapon rack is the one that I always forget about. I never can remember this. So and it's weird because it looks like it's past the bridge. So maybe I actually have to build the bridge to get to the weapon rack. I think that might actually be. Let me go ahead and go get that bridge done, because the direction that it's telling me to go in right now would not make sense with the mountain that was in front of me and all of that. So before I get ahead of myself, let me go. We got bamboo up here. And it takes a little while to hump this stuff up the hill, just because, you know, you have to carry 3 at a time. 3 logs at a time, but it's well worth it just to have this done. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and wash up here. This is fresh water. Wash up here. I'm going to go ahead and drink. It'll make me sick. No, it didn't. Very nice. So with the weight that we have, and I'm just being so greedy with this. I think I'll eat the beef jerky. I do need protein. Get some weight off of me in the process. Probably destroy the stone. I'm gonna get rid of the charcoal stack. Go ahead and craft this. Just kind of like consolidate items, drop some weight off me. And even if I have to, I'll just get rid of these. Just destroy stack. The sticks aren't that big of a deal. The roper is something that I really don't want to do that with. But just to get this bridge built a little faster. So, come down here. So the camp is right there. So we would have been up the hill. A little bit. It's easy to get thrown around in the jungle like this. Okay, so we're definitely going up the hill this way. Okay, here it is, like a pathway. So I don't have to see the rope, how much rope is required for this, but it's like 3 at a time, so like I said, it'll take a little bit, but it's not a big deal. I've done a lot worse for base building. So like, that's why I say before the sled update, where you could actually load a cart full of supplies, running supplies was a total nightmare. We used to do it though. I mean, that's how you, if you build a base that you wanted, you have to sacrifice that time to be able to make a full base in a good location. It's always interesting to me when like a game company decides that a falling tree will kill you or not, because there's some games where, yeah, absolutely, a falling tree will kill you, and then I think the majority of games don't do it, like craft survival games, but I always find it funny, like, who decides that? Who's the deciding factor on if a falling tree will kill you in these games or not? So it's actually just 1 rope, so it's 4 logs, 1 rope. That's super easy. Like I said, it just takes a little bit. I guess technically I could even build a sled, but I think that'd take a little bit longer building the sled. Who knows? Maybe not. It's not that far though, and at least I have my energy. So I got leeches. Once I get up and drop these logs, I'll take care of those. I'm actually gonna grab these bananas. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so 2 rope for the next. These leeches off me. So definitely one more. We'll get it done. That looks like a thin bamboo tree. I'm gonna go for the fat one here. So instead of setting up shop back there and kind of hanging out for the night, I'm definitely gonna push through. I want to get the weapon rack figured out for sure. So those coordinates were 47, 17. So it just the way that the map was kind of guiding me. I'm like, I don't know that I can get over there. I'm pretty sure I have to cross through here to get to the weapon rack. So, and if not, it's fine. I'll just backtrack a little bit. It's no big deal. But, yeah, I just felt really, so 47, yeah, because I gotta, no, I'm wrong. Okay, so we have to go heavy west. Okay, I just totally flipped it there, so we'll run back, get back to where we're at, get the weapon rack, and then we'll cross the bridge. As a matter of fact, who knows, on the way back, after getting the weapon rack, may possibly run into the grappling hook area that will actually get you to the other part of the map without having to cross the bridge. So who knows? We'll just see when that time comes. So it's going to be 40, 17, so we'll go a little bit west-northwest. But I think I'll push through, and then once I get to this next tribal village, I'll set up shop there. Because I gotta run heavy west for a while. Occasionally I do actually like to run the mountainside because that way you won't actually lose track kind of where you're at. The mountainsides are also a little bit safer at times when you don't have, like, say, snakes or whatever. So they're a lot easier to see generally up against the hillsides here. It's just something that I like to do. The hillsides have always taught me a lot of, like, where to get my bearings and to understand, like, where I'm at. So I actually will run along these mountainsides, and it seems to help out quite a bit. Okay, so we're getting there. It's still quite a ways west, but yeah, we're definitely on the right track. This looks like the way to get over there. I think we're doing pretty good on nutrients. Yeah, just a little protein deficiency, but we'll get that taken care of once I set up a new little campsite. There's a snake right there. I mean, I'm glad that they do kind of stand out. But they're a lot tougher when they're in the grass, kind of in the brush. That's when they're a lot harder to see. But I definitely will have to set up shop here soon because if I don't find the blue crack mushrooms, I won't be able to boost energy that well. I could maybe get some of these yellow ones, get some energy through these. Let's go ahead and try those. See how much I can get. Stack. Yeah, just a little bit of energy from those. It's not great, but it definitely does help. So we're still gonna be, yeah, still heading heavy west. Yeah, see, and then, like, if you were to actually, like, lay out these coordinates, you would have picked, see, like, I'm already starting to see tire tracks again. So I would have done, like, the overturned Jeep, and then I would have went straight to the weapon rack place, or whatever. Like, there's, like, a certain pathway that probably makes all this travel a little bit faster, but I'm not expert level like that yet. I want to get there, but it'll take some time. Because this is obviously a lot of backtracking, and if you're basing it off of the amount of days you have before the drought, I mean, you're definitely going to want to hustle a little bit more, but this is also just, you know, it is an authentic playthrough. I mean, I don't plan, like, this stuff. I just kind of get in the game and just kind of play, and I find that enjoyable too. I know, like, because I'm not doing like an actual walkthrough of this game. I am still just playing it for fun, but I do want to show and kind of. I mean, the game on the surface, if you were just to see it, you would say, oh, like, it's cool, like, it's got nice graphics, but it's really in depth, and a lot of that stuff is only seen through the actual player's eyes. So I wanted to showcase some of the stuff that, like, the game is special. You know, to me, when I see the developers' updates and the things that they do, it just seems like this is like their baby, and they like to, you know, take care of it. So it's something that's like kind of unique in the gaming world nowadays, is that you actually have people they seem to really care about this game, and they also seem to really care about what the fans say, and that's also very rare. So I give a lot of props to this game company, because it's they did a good job on this for sure. I just want to see more and more. I love it. This game is great. Okay, so we should be really close. 37. Yeah, we're really close. Funny thing is, this is actually very close back, even going back to the fishing dock. Here it is. I might get in the fight here. Huh. Very quiet. Why? Wow, it's kind of eerie quiet over here. That's the second time you've come into a campsite. I haven't been anybody here. Very interesting. Why is that? What happened to the Aztec weapon? What happened to the Aztec weapon? Well, it's gone. Oh, it's totally gone. I have no idea what happened to it. Maybe I accidentally dropped it. I'll have to look back at the footage. I do not remember that happening. Yeah, so he even said it. I'm gonna go ahead and rest up here for sure. We'll set up just a little bed. Nothing special. I'm just gonna do a little simple bed here. We'll do banana leaf bed. Right there. Let's go ahead and sleep. I mean, the nutrients are gonna, you know, deplete quite a bit, but it's not a big deal. I mean, we'll get that stuff taken care of in the morning. It's more important just to get that rest back so that you can actually start a fire, because that seems to always be the next issue, you know? I'm just gonna take a look at the nutrients. Yeah, not too bad. I think I'm just gonna kind of eat on the go, honestly, with this one. But so we got the weapon rack. A little water there. Got the weapon rack. We'll go ahead and head on back to the bridge. Check this to see. Yep, Brazil nuts. Very nice. Very nice pickup. So we've got about 6 of these guys in the last just day, which is really awesome. Definitely would have been hoping for some blue crack here, but not a big deal. We have our energy at least for the moment, but I would like to find some more. Okay, so straight back. I mean, it's gonna be heavy east. What was that? What was the coordinates? I can't remember. Oh, just go back to the smoker. Okay. Some nuts there. Yeah, so I'll just eat some stuff on the go. Got leeches. I do like that when you hide your armor, you can actually see the leeches sometimes when you're grabbing, reaching for things. That's a cool feature as well. Okay, so just heavy E, so it'll be 37. Ooh. Ooh. What is this? I'm not sure that I've ever seen this before. Oh. I'm gonna be in a fight here. Oh, I hope there's not a boss there. Very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this before. These buildings are really cool. Wow, I don't think I've seen this. This is awesome. Very interesting. I wanna kind of confirm that there's not a boss here, because I am not ready for no boss fight. Okay, so I can identify 2 of them that are not bosses. Okay, so yeah, all 3. I'm good. Okay, so let me get the best. Yeah, I think this might be the best angle for him. Went straight through his head. Oh, that was a bad shot. That was a bad shot. He'll bleed out here in a second. Wow, I shot him. Oh, it. Oh, that is a boss. I think. Headshot. Oh, please don't tell me that's a boss. I don't know why they're not coming after me. Am I that stupid over here?
Shit!
Oh, my bow broke! Oh, I'm so screwed. I'm gonna have to take one at a time, because I am not a melee guy. Don't run, don't run. Don't.
Walk off me!
Shit. He's got a bow. I need that bow. Come on, he's got to be going here soon. Yep, there he goes. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Man, I was so concerned. I'm a bow like through and through in this game. I run the bow. I do not like melee. As you can see, I got hit. And I could like I know the block concept, but I do not use melee in this game. So that was like the first time in quite a while that I've used melee weapons. So he does have an obsidian bone knife. I'm gonna take that from him. But then okay, so I need to find the guys that have arrows, because I need to get those arrows back as well. So this guy I fought with full melee. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm actually not sure that I've ever seen these buildings before. They're very, very cool. Very, I don't know. I like this. I like the building style that they have here. This is really nice. Okay, so this guy has an arrow right to his head, so I think he was a one-shot. One of these people, this is the guy that I shot like a whopping 6 times with arrows, I want to say. Yeah, he's got arrows all through him. It looks like I shot him in the same spot with 2 different arrows. This guy's got arrows sticking all out of him. One went through his elbow. Ooh. There's an arrow there. I can't grab this one. I wish you could, like, move their body. I wonder if you can. Seems like the kind of like when I crouch down, I kind of kick his body a little bit. But that's an arrow right there that I'm not able to grab for some reason. At least I'm pretty sure that's an arrow. Yes, there it is. Right on. Very nice. Okay, so I think that should be it for him. This guy has the stick blade. I got the arrow out of him already, so let's go ahead and harvest. And that guy should have arrows in him too, I think. So I have lost some arrows since the start, but I mean, can always get this stuff back, you know. I mean, the tribal arrows are a little bit more rare. I hate losing those, but it's also not the end of the world, because eventually we'll get to some really strong arrows later in the game, so it's not too big of a deal, but... Okay, so yeah, I'm harvesting a lot, you know, I've got a lot of weight on me, but I'm going to kind of do my bone armor trick, especially since I did get hit in that fight. I want to replace the armor that was damaged. Okay, so there's another tribal arrow. But I don't think this guy... I didn't one-shot him. I killed him with the machete, but I think I shot him once and then I hit him with the machete. So where am I at for tribals? So I've lost like 3, I think, over since I got him. I started off with 10 from the drug facility. It's all good. Like I said, we'll get better ones later. So he's got bone. Okay, so a lot of bone on me. I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing with the banana leaves, start making these armors. Hopefully I have enough rope. Yeah, for sure I do. And then for these, obviously, I'm just going to start dropping them on the ground. I'll have to sort through them later. That's going to be far too much to deal with all that organizing and all these bones that I have on me. So I'll just do one at a time. And this is building like crafting, you know, this is also, I mean, obviously it's helping the durability, but it's doing a lot. I mean, you're really setting yourself up for down the future a lot better. So I just like to do it because it's like it's either that or it's wasted resources, and there's no point in wasting the resources. I mean, their bodies are going to be there, and well, obviously you don't eat the flesh because it makes you insane, but it's just one of those things where it's like, gotta get the bone from them. They drop feathers as well, so when you harvest those hunters, you get feathers from them too, so there's a lot you get out of that. So we've got a 64, a 69, a 73, wow, we're really moving up, and a 76. So obviously we're going to drop everything we have, because these did get damaged. 62, 52, wow, they didn't even really hurt me that bad. So 72, we'll do for the leg there. We'll do 68 for the leg. And then we'll do 76 for the arm. And I think because... yeah, armadillo, I think I'm going to drop this off. Wonder if I can uncraft that. No, because I think that you can manipulate the system if they were... Let's see, 51, 32, okay, so 63. So we're all geared up. I mean, everything's over 60% now, which is really nice. So you can just destroy it. Okay, that's fine. So, but these are weird, because these say craft, so I don't really get... What do you craft with this? Is it like... Small stick. Is it like another armor? think I have an idea on that. Maybe there is like some super jacked up armor that has like bone and armadillo. I'll have to figure that one out too, because this is what this game's all about. Like learning that stuff. That's how you just get better and stronger. You know, it's just, I don't know, this is just awesome. I love this. But I think this video has been going on for a really long time, so I'm actually going to set up shop. I'll go ahead and do a little campsite for the night. Find this animal here, peccary. That way we can have like the meal we'll have tonight. We'll set up the fire, get some soup going. Really take care of ourselves for the next trip, because you know the next journey is going to be pretty fun too. Going over to a whole new area in the game, and there's going to be a lot of that's going to be exciting. There's a lot of fun stuff that when you get to that other part. So probably make one more armor, I guess, just with these leaves here, because I didn't think about the extra bone I'm going to get. Yeah, just one more armor. I don't have any rope left after this. So this guy is going to be a 79, so I'm going to... matter of fact, I'm going to save this bone. I think I'm going to do... Let's see here. Destroy that stack of bird feathers. Put that bone down there. I'm organizing in this game. So 79. Then we'll drop... We got 63 was the lowest? 63... 82, 68. Cool. So we're all geared up nicely. Okay. Got that, but we'll have to get some rope here in a second. I'm gonna just drop something like perhaps a pot, I think. We'll drop that. That way I can at least run a little bit, because I need to get some items here to make fire and everything tonight. Character is dirty, probably tired, nutrient deficient for sure. Big tree there. Be nice to find some loot crack. So 7 rows. Okay, I'd say that's a pretty good start. I'm gonna do... You know, I actually have shelter here. I don't even think I need to do the regular frame. Nope, fire should go right there and not burn out. That'll help out a lot. Kind of set it in their little ash pile where they had it before. So we will have water over there, that's nice. I'm gonna use the bird's nest as well, and then I'll start on dry leaf after that. But I'd like to get fibers in that spot instead.
Come on!
I feel like fibers are a little bit more valuable. Okay, so we get the pot, probably filled up. Yes, it did. That'll help out a bit. Yeah, this is nice. This is a cool little spot here. They had a nice little camp. Cool, so we'll get at least one whole thing of stew here. Bones, so I'll make that extra axe. Because I don't know where the Aztec weapon went, but it vanished. I must have accidentally dropped it. It's fine, it's not like the end of the world. You can make the thing. So it's not like losing the machete. The machete would suck a lot worse, but... Okay, so, yeah, look at that. We're boosted back up, back on track. Throw that water in there. I'll go ahead and do one more pot, and then we'll do... I need some carbs, so if there's a little banana tree somewhere nearby. Maybe. actually just use some of these green mushrooms to get me going. Oh, I got parasites. I didn't even think about the dirty hands. I'll get rid of the parasites with these guys. Hopefully. Yes, got it. Cool. Yeah, well, that's going to be it for this one, guys. I'm really enjoying playing this. This game's awesome. Really having a lot of fun playing this and kind of showing this game because it's becoming one of my favorites. So I'm going to go ahead and actually, you know what? Now that I think of it, there's no save spot here, but I know you can save and quit. I just don't trust this game sometimes with the saving. Yeah, I'm not going to chance it. You know, I'm not going to chance it. I'm going to go ahead and get what I need to have here. I'm going to get the 4. So let me read on the beds really quick, see what the bed is saying. It doesn't actually say. And then the ceilings do say allow us to save a game. Yeah, I just don't want to chance it, so I'm actually, you know, I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. Set up a little frame here. And you know, and it does no harm, no foul. I mean, having a little frame set up here, coming back through this area one day would be pretty cool, because you can just stop off and have a little, you know, bed, fire, everything all set up, ready to go to be used again, so... long sticks, we'll set there. Ooh, cat. Oh, man, you were sneaky. Ooh, that gave me chills. Oh, that was such a rush. Oh, man. This game, man, there's been a lot of cats and a lot of snakes in this profile. Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna destroy that, because it's like, obviously it's just too heavy. Man, he scared the hell out of me. Oh, man, yeah, that got me really good. Oh, man. That was brutal. I did not hear him. I did not hear him until the last second. I really didn't. That was not okay. I think Palm is probably more... I think Palm is generally more readily available. Yeah, right here. I like Banana better. It's got... The Banana sounds better, like when the rain hits the roof. I feel like the Banana sounds better. Yeah, that cat was sneaky. I think he was stalking me for like a little bit longer than the other ones. I feel like he was actually like watching, or maybe he was even close by. Something, because he was on me. He was very quick about it too. That was terrifying. And then just for the sake of it too, I'm actually just gonna throw down a little bed here. You know, that way I might actually, when I get back on this game, I might actually want to, sleep before the next trip. You know what, I'll set this actually right here. Cool. Got one there. There they are. I hate when I lose track of something that I just harvested. It's easy to get turned around in this game though, that's for sure. I don't really want to hit one of those big trees. I'll just do this one. Wait, it's here and it's ready. So yeah, so like I was saying, really enjoying doing this this series with everybody, and like I said, I hope this game is is appreciated. You know, it's gorgeous. You know, it's a and as watching, I don't really know. You know, because I don't really watch gaming YouTube videos and stuff. But to watch this game, I think I would imagine it would be pretty immersive, pretty enjoyable for the viewer too. So, and as you can see, I don't have to I don't have to try to make anything visibly enjoyable. This game will just deliver. So that's what I love about this. Very, very good. It's just authentic feel. You can play it and just enjoy. It's got a really, really nice feel to this. So I'm gonna go ahead and save up here, and you know I'm gonna. This was pretty quick to do this series again, but like I said, I'm so hooked on this game, so I might really get these videos knocked out. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next one.